Welcome back, dear traveler. I'm Heather, an energy healer and channel from Divine Ascension Company. Tonight, we journey to a place where water holds memory and emotions flow like rivers to the sea. If you've been walking with me through the Winged Tavern, your spirit is beginning to remember these paths. If this is your first night with us, know that the tavern doors open for everyone who needs them, exactly when they're needed. Tonight, we meet the water elementals, the undines, who know everything there is to know about the heart. Let your body soften now. Feel your muscles releasing, your breath deepening, your thoughts becoming gentle ripples on still water. When you're ready, we'll slip through the door once more. The small red door appears for you as it always does, between one breath and the next, between one thought and another, between the world you know and the world that waits. You step through into the Winged Tavern. Tonight, something is different. The air carries moisture, a soft humidity that kisses your skin. The sound of water is everywhere, trickling, flowing, gentle splashing from somewhere deep within the tavern's impossible depths. The lights that hang from the ceiling beams seem to ripple as if reflected through moving water. The witch is there, polishing a glass that seems to contain a tiny ocean, complete with waves and what might be a very small whale. She looks up and smiles. "Ah," she says, "they've been calling for you. Can you hear it?" You listen. And beneath the usual sounds of the tavern, you do hear something. A song. Wordless, flowing, rising and falling like tides. It seems to be coming from below. The cove entrance is that way, the witch says, gesturing with her chin. Past the library alcove, down the spiral stairs. They've made the water warm for you. She slides you a cup. This one tastes of rain and salt and honey, of tears and laughter, and everything that flows. "Whatever you've been carrying," she says softly, "the undines will help you put it down. That's what they do. That's what water has always done." You make your way through the tavern, following the sound of water. Past the library alcove, a cozy nook filled with books where pages turn themselves, whose words rearrange depending on who's reading. You find the spiral stairs the witch mentioned. They're made of mother of pearl, iridescent and smooth, curving downward into blue-green light. You descend. The air grows warmer, moister, sweeter. The sound of water grows louder, not crashing, not violent, but constant, present, patient. The walls of the stairwell begin to gleam with moisture, then to sparkle with salt crystals, then to show glimpses of movement. Are those fish swimming through the stone? Are those plants waving in an invisible current? It's impossible to tell where the stairs end and the water world begins. And then you step off the last stair into the cove. It takes your breath away. The cove is a vast underground grotto, lit by bioluminescence that drifts through the water and clings to the walls. The pool at its center is the clearest blue you've ever seen, so clear you can see straight to the bottom, where sand sparkles with crushed shells and colored stones. The ceilings arc high above, covered in crystals that refract the blue-green light into dancing patterns. Around the edges of the pool, water flows in from a dozen small waterfalls, each one singing its own note, creating a harmony that seems to vibrate in your chest. And in the water, moving through it like living light, are the undines. They are beautiful beyond words. Some appear almost human, with flowing hair that moves like seaweed, skin that shimmers between blue and silver and green. Others are more abstract, shapes of pure water, suggestions of form, grace made liquid. They circle and dance and weave through each other, leaving trails of phosphorescence behind them. One rises from the center of the pool. She is luminous. Her eyes are the color of deep ocean, holding mysteries and moonlight. Her hair flows around her like a living thing, never quite settling. When she speaks, her voice sounds like rain on glass, like rivers over stones, like the whisper of waves at midnight. "You came," she says. "We felt you above, felt the water in your body responding to our call. Every living thing is mostly water, you know. That's why we can speak to everything that lives. That's why you could hear us, even through stone and wood and waking." She extends a hand, if it can be called a hand. It flows and reforms, inviting. "Come into the water. It won't be cold. It won't be deep. It will be exactly what you need." At the edge of the pool, you find the water has risen to meet you, lapping gently at your feet. You realize you're no longer wearing the clothes you arrived in. Instead, something soft and flowing wraps around you, something that seems made of the same substance as moonlight. You step into the pool. The water accepts you like a homecoming. It isn't cold. It's the perfect temperature, the temperature of comfort, of safety, of being held. As you wade deeper, the water supports you, buoys you, until you're floating effortlessly at its center. You couldn't sink if you tried. The water won't let you. The undines gather around you, not pressing close, giving you space, but present, witnessing, caring. The one who invited you in, their queen, you somehow understand, the oldest and wisest of them, floats before you. Her eyes hold infinite tenderness. "You've been holding so much," she says. "We can feel it. The unshed tears, the unspoken words, the feelings you swallowed because there was no safe place to let them flow. They're still inside you, you know. They don't disappear just because you bury them." She reaches toward your heart, not touching but hovering, feeling. "Would you let us help you release what's ready to go?" Precious one, beautiful holder of so much feeling. You were taught, weren't you? Taught that some emotions were acceptable and others weren't. Taught that tears were weakness, that anger was dangerous, that grief should have a timeline. You learned to dam the rivers inside you, to build walls against the floods. But water was never meant to be stopped, only guided. The feelings you've been holding, They haven't gone anywhere. They've been waiting in the deep places, building pressure, affecting currents you can't even see. Every feeling you swallowed became part of your inner ocean. Every tear you didn't cry became a drop in a pool that has no outlet. Tonight, we open the channels. Not all at once. Water knows how to move gradually, gently, persistently. We won't flood you. We won't overwhelm your banks. We'll simply loosen what has been locked. Soften what has been frozen. Remind your waters how to flow. You might cry tonight. Let the tears come. They are not weakness. They are water finding its way back to water. They are release. They are rivers reconnecting to the sea. You might feel old griefs rise to the surface. Don't push them back down. Let them float up, be seen, and dissolve in the larger water of this sacred pool. They cannot hurt you here. Nothing can hurt you here. You might feel joy too, pure, bubbling joy that has been trapped beneath heavier things and heavier feelings. When the grief lifts, the joy arises. That is the way of water. It always seeks balance. We are going to hold you now, not with hands, with the water itself. You are going to feel completely supported, completely safe. And in that safety, whatever needs to move will move. Your only task is to float, to breathe, to trust the water to do what water does. We have been cleansing and releasing since the first rain fell. We know how to carry away what no longer serves. We know how to leave behind what is pure and true. Let us do this for you tonight. Let us wash through the river of your being and carry the debris to the sea. Let us leave your channels clean, your waters clear, your currents free. You are not your pain. You are the water that moves through the pain and keeps flowing. You are the river that survives the flood. You are the ocean that accepts all rivers and loses nothing of itself. Remember what you are. Remember how to flow. We are here. We are holding you. We are water, and you are water, and tonight we are one. The undines begin to move around you. They circle, slowly at first, then with increasing grace. The water responds to their movement, creating gentle currents that flow around your body, through your energy field, touching places that ache, places that hold, places you'd forgotten existed. And you begin to feel it, the release. It starts small, a tightness in your throat loosening, pressure behind your eyes that you didn't know was there, a knot in your stomach slowly unwinding. Then something bigger shifts. An old grief rises, not as overwhelming sensation, but as a bubble of feeling floating up through your body and releasing at the surface. Then another, and another. Years of held emotion rising gently, dissolving into the sacred water of the cove. The water around you begins to glow brighter. The undines hum. a sound like distant whale song, like underwater bells, like the music the ocean makes when no one is listening. Their song helps the feelings release, transforms heavy emotions into light, carries away what you no longer need. You might be crying, and that's okay. Here in the water, you can't tell the difference between your tears and the pool. They become the same thing. They become part of the healing. Gradually, the movement slows. The currents become gentle again. The Undine's song softens to a lullaby. The Undine Queen floats before you, her expression infinitely tender. You did beautifully, she whispers. So much released, so much space created. Your waters are clearer now. Your rivers can flow. She places something in your hand, a small pearl that glows with soft blue light. When you wake, you may not remember everything that released tonight. That's okay. The water knows. Your body knows. And this pearl, though you won't carry it physically, will remain in your energy field. Whenever you need to remember how to release, hold the intention of this pearl, and the waters within you will remember how to flow. You close your hand around the pearl and feel its warmth, its pulse, its gentle reminder that emotions are not meant to be held forever. Sleep now, she says. Let the water rock you. Let it carry you through the night on gentle tides. You are clean. You are clear. You are free. The undines settle around you in the water, not touching, but present, guardians of your sleep. The bioluminescent light dims to the softest blue glow. The water falls quiet to a whisper, a lullaby of liquid and light. You float, supported, held, free. Every breath takes you deeper into peace. Every heartbeat carries you further into rest. The water rocks you gently, endlessly, the way it has rocked every living thing since life began. Sleep now, beautiful one. Let the water hold what you've released. Let the undines guard your dreaming. Let your inner rivers flow clean and free through the night. The cove will keep you safe. The water will keep you whole. And when dawn comes, you'll rise lighter than before. Until next time, at the Winged Tavern, sweet dreams.